if you read the title, then you probably already know what this video is about. And if you saw my community post, then you also probably know what this video is about. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be reading through my community post and also through a couple messages I have saved from Discord. And like while I was brainstorming scripts for this. So this first part is unscripted, but everything else I already have mapped out and I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by reading what I said on my community post. Please don't misgender me anymore. Targeted towards this person. I thought I already explained this. I should make a video about it. I am not a zoophile. At the very least, not anymore. I do not and never will feel any romantic attractions towards animals. Yes, I admit that I did in the past, and I did look up some really horrible things. People keep saying that the excuse that I was ill isn't enough or something, and yeah, it isn't much of an explanation, but you guys tend to forget that you can heal from stuff like this. I was in a really bad mental state and was around a lot of stuff like that when I was younger, like 6th or 8th. So I grew up thinking it was okay when it really wasn't, which is what I learned when I started to heal. Also, I'd like to say that something I didn't mention in the community post is my ex, Kay, that I dated when I was 12 to 13 was a very problematic person, and long story short, they liked animals, which again exposed me to things that I shouldn't have been exposed to, and because it was someone I loved and trusted at the time, I thought it was okay to like animals too. Not to mention the fact I was and still am hypersexual. I just don't use animals as a way to cope with that anymore. I have never looked at actual animal porn. It was always just drawn digital artwork. Also, you can see in the screenshots provided, you yourself literally gave my behavior excuses while I was the one freaking out about it. Discord screenshots. I do not like this kind of stuff anymore. My pets are completely fine and they love me. I never did anything to them, nor will I ever. And trust me, when I say my mom would notice if something was wrong with our animals, I would not be alive if I was actually doing those kind of things. Also, please don't go harass this person. Don't go commenting on their stuff asking what they mean or being mean to them or something, because apparently you guys do that. Don't. I know that I was just reading out my community post, but I mean it. Please don't go harass this person. Don't even look up their channel. If you know who they are, just don't ask them about the situation. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna say something like, if you interact with this person, DNI. Because I really don't care if you guys are friends or fans with them as long as you aren't working as a double agent or just hate stalking. That is when I'd like for you to either stop interacting with them or me. Preferably me. I don't even know what else to say since the same goes for the baby furries thing. Random but my opinion. I don't know why people keep trying to call me out for being a zoo or a pred when I haven't done anything to little kids or my pets. Yes, I searched up those horrible things and I used to touch myself to them and stuff, but I don't even enjoy touching myself anymore as a whole. Bad people can change and become better. If you don't want to believe that, it's fine. But you don't have to go around spreading misinformation. Also, I already apologized for making the video mocking you, and I took it down and deleted it from my photos, so I don't know what you want me to do about that since there's not much I can do anymore. Okay, so this part of the video is where I read out the Discord messages. And, well, Discord message, I guess. I say messages because I do that thing where I send multiple of them instead of sending one big paragraph, but it's really just one thing. Now, I know it's going to sound like mocking, but that's the point. It's not actually intended to actually mock anyone, but it is directed at the drama I had with the same person over my character's hair gradient. Oh no, someone on the internet is copying you, me. Oh no! They have an OC with a similar color palette. Big whoop. The internet being the internet isn't an excuse for people to be total assholes, but you gotta understand that the internet is a combination of everyone in the world, including people that aren't gonna like you and people who are gonna nitpick everything you do and say. It's stupid. I personally don't like engaging in internet trauma, whether it involves me or not, since it's usually always either stupid stuff or something super illegal that should be dealt with by the police, not some 17-year-olds. But being called a zoophile is a serious accusation, especially in my case with the word just being thrown around without any context. In no way am I excusing my actions. I accept the fact that I was an absolute horrible human being in the past, but what matters is I am not and never will be the same person I was. At the very, very least, not being an animal liker. I am not completely healed from my problematic past, and I am still working on it since this was only in June of 2024. I personally think it's good that I decided to try and change for the better and try my best to stop being an ass. This is just my opinion on the matter, but since I won't be able to see myself from another person's perspective, I really don't know if my problematic behaviors will show through or not. Please tell me if they do so I can work on them. Also, again, this is just my personal opinion, but I think that is flipping stupid that you have told me to grow up multiple times because of this, quote, drama, mostly stupid things this person just won't let go of. But you are 16 years old and I'm 14. If you're going to tell me to grow up, then how about you? Because respectfully, how are you going to tell someone to grow up but be 16 and beef with 14-year-olds? My friend is included, but I didn't mention him in the video. I genuinely think it's stupid, and I think that you need to get over me, because this is the second time you brought up this zoo thing, even though I've already addressed it and you dropped the situation. You literally sent me a message on Instagram saying you weren't going to dangle my mistakes over my head, but isn't that what you're doing now? In your response post, you basically said that bad people can't heal and become good. No offense, but if we're going by that logic, then you aren't a better person either. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Let me know if I missed or addressed anything wrong in the comments.